Let's get started, man. We have got to find the real killer. That's our homework. Oh, that was a close one, huh, Mia? Oh, really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. But Maya! So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Oh, wow! Good going, Nick! Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? Well, that's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases that they decided to speed the whole process up. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Oh, yeah. But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? Well, that's what we have to find out. What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Oh. Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Well, because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where that trailer was. What? Was Maya always this excitable? Well, you notice anything that might help us? I can't see what's going on when Mia's here. So, no, I haven't really noticed anything. Right. Maybe we should go talk to WP? WP Powers, right. Is it really that loud? It's not that loud to me. If you want, I can turn it down just a little bit. There we go. Alright, let's go to the detention center. Oh, Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, well, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick! You must have really wowed him in there! You could stop looking so vulnerable, too. Hey, WP, only 1 day left! Let's make it count! Oh, yeah. Well, there's not really anything I can do to help. I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer? Well, she's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? Well, she's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dare tells her different these days. Why is that? Well, ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. Why won't he tell us, dude? Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manella? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director, but something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Sal Manella. My ear's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high, and all that. Yeah, I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, yeah, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in the business. But he just stopped taking on the big roles. Oh, That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How can he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. I just gave up on being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, it was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago. Oh no, it's old bag, dude. Please. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick? I think your guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Oh, wow, she's alive! I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. She always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Dude, Old Bag is a bitch. You're right. Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director? Sal? He's a soft, a pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No. Sure doesn't. About Mr. Hammer. Ugh! I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer, you drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Oh man, she is really pissed this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low, it's impossible. Alright, fine, whatever. Sure. Yes, her name is Wendy Oldbag. That is her name, you're right. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming. Just one time. Well, this trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. I guess. This is where you found the bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there are any other clues lying around. Oh, no touching! Nick! Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. I didn't mean, I almost had a heart attack! Yeah, I guess I can be a little dramatique at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatique, indeed. Yeah, him. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. Does it list her as the security lady? Let's see. Yeah, it does say security lady. You're right. So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I had the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. A science guy gave me some testing solution. The reacts to sleeping pills. See, if the traces, it'll change color. Wow, neat! Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, all right. Ah, so there were sleeping pills on the plate. Looks like it. Oh, whoops. How goes your investigation? To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. Some people think we should switch suspects. Oh, what do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it. I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. How is Edgeworth doing, anyway? Edgeworth, it's out of control! I was in the waiting room and he crushed this paper cup with hot coffee in it. Oh, talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth! Yeah, crushing paper cups is a fury. Cups, bottles. Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills! Yeah, well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle. So that means... Yep. It sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than... Da-ba-da, the victim. So I was right. Well, that's that, right? Good for us. Oh, hello. Oh, what are you doing here? I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so. What? Well, why? But WP's innocent. Oh, yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week is the last episode of the Steel Samurai. Maybe, dude. I don't know, man. Maybe Penny's voice changed. Penny, I don't know, dude. She's suspicious as all hell. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. Alright, no, I got it, dude. Penny is just transitioning, right? She's trying to find her voice. Okay, so don't judge Penny. Alright? That's hateful of you guys. Judging Penny like that. Jesus. He stole the Steel Samurai costume, too! What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true, then. The rumor? Yeah, Miss Vasquez, the producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. Film set? Was that trailers part of the film set, then? Oh, what do you mean, the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No! No! Also, I hear that Global Studios is gonna change its programming. They're not gonna make kid shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Why aren't they gonna make kids shows anymore? The studio's bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? That's okay, I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll all be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. Take that! And this is? A fan collected all these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay, but what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay! So could you tell us what happened? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago, someone died. And it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Hammer. Oh, and that's the dirt she had on Hammer. And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They're all afraid what would happen to his career if word got out. Oh, I see. You know who knows more about this? Old Bag. She was here at the studios back then, you know? Yeah. Thanks, we'll try to ask her. She'll talk. I do not want to talk to Old Bag, dude. I do not want to talk to Old Bag. Not excited, man. What, you're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? Oh, the old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. Oh, she's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance? I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Who told? Who did you hear that from? What? Oh, Nichols. Nichols? Nichols. Nick. Penny Nichols. That's the assistant we talked to. Penny Nichols. God damn it! Oh, this game is giving me cancer! Alright. Sorry. I just had to get that out of the way. All the puns just built up inside me for a second. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he?
Whippersnappers! Dredging up old dirt on someone's past like that, and the recently departed no less. I suppose you think this is fun?
No. I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers.
And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume? You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof?
Proof that Hammer stole the costume? I mean, I guess I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that he stole the costume.
Take that!
Here's my proof.
What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove?
It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it.
What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's your proof that he used the pills on Hammer?
I mean, what? Oh, the plate.
Take that!
Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct?
Well, yeah, so?
This is the plate that he used to eat that steak, that I'm just carrying around with me in my backpack. It's just a plate with old food on it. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on this plate.
I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul.
Miss Oldbag?
Okay, you win. I'll talk. Tired, see? Tired of holding it all in.
Miss Oldbag.
You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. It's worse. Paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. Guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio.
I see.
But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant to harm anyone.
Miss Oldbag?
Hold on a minute.
Poor Miss Oldbag.
Here, take this.
A photograph. Wait a second. This is the
picture.
Is this the trailer in Studio 2?
Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell onto the flower box fence.
But how did you get this?
It was a long time ago. I don't feel like talking about it much.
I understand. Dang, dude. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2? Right. But why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer. Maybe. I don't know, man. Hey, Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello? H-E-L-L-O, hello? Help! Help! Oh! Maya, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. I guess that's all she had to say. Excuse me. Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh, dear. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it! Nick, she did it! She's the killer! My Beyblade speaks to me. I know it! I know it! Oh, dear. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manella. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves. Oh. Oh, dear. Well. Let's investigate this part over here, man. Yeah, we tried to investigate the bent post before and we couldn't. Some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. The fence looks dangerous. Somebody could die. Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. I guess he was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. We never got a chance to investigate over here to, like, see what's going on. It looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. Got some figures for how much the set cost. I can't believe they spent so much money on these sets. Samurai Summer, starring Jack Hammer. It's a pretty old poster. Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. It was one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was so good. A typical summer romance with a samurai on a horse? You would think they'd get rid of that fence, right? You're like, well, somebody died on that fence. Let's get rid of it. No, not these guys. This is where they had their meeting. Their documents and papers and paper cups scattered around. Is this it? What's in the trash can? Nothing in here that could be a clue. Just some paper cups and crumpled documents. Dang, man. Let's show her the picture. She'll have to talk to us if we show her the picture. She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well. Old bag. Old? She means a security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick. Oh, right. Anyway. Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. What? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Nick, she just went inside. If somebody gets uppity, just get them acquainted with the fence post. Yeah, dude, that's it, man. You came. Well then, what was it that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids' show for petty change. So So I'm a blackmailer now. Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh, I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident to accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident? No! Oh, wait, man. My mic is going crazy. Oh, man! Come on, please. There we go, guys. No way! You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove that? Just think. When you let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident. And I ran him hard, you believe me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of hammers, you see. So she jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all that reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy, but he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. Now. What? This is valuable evidence! Boys! Oh, what? Oh, man. This is it. This is it. We're gonna get acquainted with the fence posts, man. This is, oh, it's the end. Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. Yo, hold it right there! Oh, I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Yay! Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you! I was really scared. Huh? I don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Look, I'm gonna keep pronouncing it that way, and there's nothing you can do about it. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just... I wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again real soon. Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez.